Brian Baldinger for Instant Playbook Analysis. In this playbook, I want to take a look at the 5 things you will see from Drew Brees this weekend against Minnesota.
Extra man on the rush. Pass is caught. What a beautiful throw.
Now, last week, in this bunch formation with Ted Ginn, Michael Thomas, and Willie Snead, they ran this route combination. Snead on a hookup over the middle. They ran Ted Ginn on a crossing route, and Michael Thomas ran a diagonal route to the flat. Kamara stayed in the block. With extra protection, Drew Brees looked at his favorite receiver, Michael Thomas. And last week, same thing this week. When Captain Munderland is looking back at his favorite receiver, he's going to put it on his back shoulder. And it doesn't matter if it's Xavier Rhodes this weekend or Trey Wayans. He doesn't believe that Michael Thomas is ever covered. Now he throws his ball in the back shoulder and lets Michael Thomas adjust to it for a beautiful completion. Expect the Saints to spread the Vikings out this weekend like they did last weekend.
Kamara does things that he's never seen before. Here he is on the pass catch, making men miss.
When they do, Kamara will be one of the receivers. And even when a great linebacker like Luke Kuechly has an instinct the ball could be going to Kamara, even when he has that linebacker instinct, can he stop it? Can the Vikings stop it even when Kamara gets it? Because he is special in space, and he can make even the best linebackers miss. Can the Vikings stop him when he gets the ball in space like this weekend? Drew Brees and the Saints are masters of deception. Week 1 against the Vikings.
They fake it to him and set up a screen. Ingram with lots of running room down the far sideline.
On 1st and 10, the Vikings are playing pass defense, both safeties deep. The Saints are in I formation, and they're going to fake this run to Ingram off it. Watch what the run fake does to the Viking linebackers. It gets them all stepping to the right to honor the run action. Now Drew is going to bootleg and drag his receivers across the formation with them, and watch what this movement does. It gets the Vikings defense moving with them. You get the pattern going one way, and then you break the pattern. And now he'll screen it to the backside to Ingram here and get 3 linemen out front leading the screen. This is something that the Saints do great. They break your pattern once they get you moving one way. They counter that pattern. Expect to see this type of counteraction this weekend. Think of Drew Brees as a master puppeteer.
127 passes last year, the league high. Another play fake, and Ted Ginn Jr.
In week 1, on 1st down, all 8 offensive linemen and tight ends of the Saints are going to step hard to their left. And the movement is going to move the Vikings. They're all going to step with them. Now, as they all step to the right, they then drag Ted Ginn Jr. across the formation. And when Drew Brees comes out of this boot action, it's a lob toss to Ted Ginn Jr. The Saints find different ways to move the ball against the league's #1 defense. Do you see the consistent theme to the Saints offense, even in week 1 against the Vikings defense?
With Kellemetti still at right tackle, they've struggled a little bit since Streak went out of the game. Now he throws a long one with a flag down. Tommy Lee Lewis inside the 10-yard line.
1st and 10. Watch the fake toss action and what it does to the Vikings. Drew shows the Viking defense the ball. Ingram has his hands extended. They even pull the left tackle. Watch the Viking reaction to this ball action. They get them all moving to their right. Even Harrison Smith's eyes are on the fake toss. Now Drew pulls the ball back out. And look at the protection that he gets. All kinds of time. Time to be able to survey the field. Vision to look 1 to number 2. When he sees Tommy Lee Lewis breaking against Trey Wayans on the outside, he cuts this ball loose. Just put some air under the ball and let Lewis go get it for 52 yards. And the big plays are play action.